What's up guys, Ryan Fu here, and today we're going to be working on the topspin forehand dink. Alright, so first we're going to talk about the grip and what grip I use when I hit this dink. So I use Continental, which is the handshake grip. Some people like to use Eastern or even semi-Western to get more brush on the ball. The reason that I use Continental when I hit the forehand dink is because if I pop it up and somebody hits it at me really hard, right to my backhand counter, I need to be in that Continental grip so I don't have to change back and forth. If you have a two-handed backhand counter, then it's more likely that you're gonna be an Eastern or semi-Western because you don't have to worry about hitting a backhand counter like this, right? So if I have a Continental grip, I dink and then I'm ready for the backhand counter. If I have an Eastern or semi-Western grip, I dink and then I'm gonna have to be ready for that two-handed backhand counter at my chest. Where is my paddle positioned while I'm hitting this shot? First thing is my paddle tip is gonna be facing the ground on this ball. All right, I'm trying to get spin and brush the ball like this. If my paddle tip is up, I'm not gonna be able to get that brush and it's probably gonna go in the net. I need to get the bottom of the ball, so my tip is gonna be down and I'm gonna be brushing from down to up in order to get that spin. Another thing that you want to focus on when you're hitting this dink is not turning the paddle face over. You want to have this paddle face be facing the court the entire time through contact. The more that you come over the top of the ball, the more that the ball is going to go either in the net or really high. So we're keeping that paddle face open the whole time. Something to think about is leading with the butt cap. So if I'm leading my stroke with the butt cap and pushing it out, it's gonna be really hard for me to turn that paddle over. Whereas if I'm leading with the tip, now this happens and my wrist is going to break. So on the follow through of the forehand dink, you want to finish on the same side of your body, kind of like Rafael Nadal hitting a forehand. So if I'm finishing over here, the ball is going to pop up. So I want to keep it compact. I'm not taking my paddle behind my body. It's going to be in front every time, and I'm finishing on the same side of my body, especially going inside out. You're going to want to be able to push it this way. If you're coming here, that's more of a cross-court dink. All right, so if I'm hitting aggressive forehand dinks into this corner here, the best time to use it is again gonna be when he's off of the line and you see he has an open paddle face. I'm playing offense at the kitchen, being aggressive, rolling that ball deep. He pops it up, I put it away. Because I'm hitting this forehand dink from the center of the court, there's not a lot of room to go here, inside out, to his outside foot. He is able to lean in and take this ball out of the air pretty easily. So if you're playing a tall player that likes their flick, it's gonna be difficult for you to get that ball down low if they're looking to take that ball out of the air. So if I'm hitting this dink a little too high and he's leaning in, he's gonna be able to flick it and put it away. So now we're gonna go over when to hit the inside in dink. So that is when I'm taking the ball from the middle and I'm pulling it back to the person in front of me's outside foot. Our paddle positioning on this is we're gonna have our tip up. So we wanna get on the outside of the ball and brush up and under from the side. If I'm hitting this shot as a topspin ball with wrist, it's going to go in the net. So I'm gonna have a firm locked wrist, tip pointing the sky, and I'm just gonna cup from the outside of the ball. So the best time to use this inside in dink is when you're playing mixed doubles. So if you're playing and you're trying to avoid a particular player on the other team, you wanna be able to come over onto this side and take that ball from maybe the other side of the court, roll it all the way back cross court in front of you. The most important thing about hitting this inside in dink is that for the next ball, you're looking to take it out of the air. A lot of the time, when you take a ball from over here and pull it in front of you, that next ball is going to go directly at you, and a lot of times it's a pop-up. So if I'm hitting this shot here, I'm looking to take that next ball out of the air as a flick. And we're taking that ball as far out in front as we can. Hey guys, thank you for making it to this part of the video. Just want to shout out RPM Pickleball, the newest paddle on the market. I use the 14mm, it helps me get into the kitchen every time. Go check it out, I put a link in the bio. Thank you, I'll go back to the video now. So just to wrap everything all together, the most important thing about this shot is that you're not flicking your wrist over, you're keeping that fixed wrist the whole time. If it's an inside out dink, you're getting to the outside of your body here. If it's gonna go back in front of you, you're coming across the body, but you have a fixed wrist, and that you're not popping up out of the shot. So I'm getting behind the ball every time on this forehand dink, and I'm staying low throughout the contact every time. I'm not gonna be popping up like we never wanna do on any dink, and I'm gonna keep my balance the whole time. That's gonna help more than any of the other tips that I just told you. Thank you guys for watching this video on how to hit a forehand dink. I hope you enjoyed me just destroying Zach the whole time. If you like this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're gonna be doing coaching videos every single week. If you wanna see me beat up on Zach some more, please subscribe. Thank you.